Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
We're together!
Yay!
Ah, I've missed this.
Augie, the poor kitty.
Like what? So today tonight, whatever. We're doing a review for last week's episode, again, of Le Flash.
Season 8, Episode 9, Phantoms.
Yes. So, I thought it was an okay episode.
It was good.
I mean, technically speaking, I do think last week's was better. It held my attention more.
Yeah, but last week's had more Chester and Allegra.
Yeah.
So I liked that about
Although,
this episode.
Yeah, I love how like how Allegra felt like he won't talk to anyone, he'll talk to me.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, bitch, because he likes you and you like him.
Because you love him.
Right? Lurby Derby, yes. Like,
Mm-hmm. You love him.
yeah.
You love him.
And he loves you. But yeah, like, it was so adorable.
Yeah.
I
I mean, for me, like, just any moments they get where it's, like, awkwardness and, like, any of that, I just think it's cute. Like, they don't have to kiss, but I love when they do.
Right.
But they held hands this time, and, like, she was there for him.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a nice moment.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. I don't know, like, I understand that, like, why Chester had a hard time with this case.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, you never saw your dad's body.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, I can kind of see how, like, looking at the burnt husks of dead people would make you think, is that what my dad looked like?
Mm-hmm.
But to the extent that it was affecting him,
Mm-hmm.
I find hard to believe.
Yeah.
Like, that didn't feel realistic to me. Of course, I've never had a family member burned to death.
Right.
So I wouldn't know how that affects me.
Mm-hmm.
But it did not feel as authentic as I would hope that it would have felt.
Right.
So, yeah. Like, that never occurred to me. I was really curious on why he was feeling so torn up about the dead bodies, because he's seen so many of them before.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I was like, why is he... I forgot his dad died in a car fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot. I was like, what is this? What is happening right now?
But I was just like, why is he feeling like this? And then when we found out, I felt kind of let down.
Mm-hmm.
So
it was just kind of like...
It was like,
it was kind of anticlimactic.
It was. I mean, I'm not putting down anyone who's ever died in a car fire or anything like that. Don't take it that way. All death is sad and horrible, and
everybody deals with it in their own ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But it's just, for me, it fell flat.
Yeah.
It might not have for you or someone else, but
I was casually paying attention to most of the episode.
I was laying in bed watching it on my phone. I was in and out.
And I'm just kind of like, why is this happening?
Mm-hmm. Right? Like, I don't know. But,
I mean, what... I understand why he reacted the way he did.
Mm-hmm.
Because the stuff from his dad was still haunting him.
Right.
And still affecting him. But, I don't know. I just feel like these episodes are just not...
They're not hitting the way they usually do.
Yeah. And maybe it's because, like, there's... Like, I think in a way it's kind of good that this season is 18 episodes. Because if it was a full season, there'd be a lot of extra episodes that would just be random things that didn't make any sense.
Right. Like,
that weren't...
The other part of this episode.
That weren't, like, fueling the plot.
Mm-hmm.
Which, it's fine to have, like, a couple of those throughout a season. Like,
right.
I don't mind if there's some of those just, like, fun kind of filler episodes in there.
But back to back is annoying.
But, like, a bunch of them is just a lot.
Yeah.
You know? Because, like, the whole point of a season is to have an arc and have a story that you're telling.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, be able to tell that story within that amount of episodes.
Yeah.
And, you know, and maybe have a couple here and there that are just kind of there, you know, to, like, fill things in and just, like, be a fun, like, background thing, or just not anything that goes with the plot at all. But
we have two different plots going on right now.
Yeah.
Well,
we have the
three.
Stuff with Iris.
We have three plots
We have the stuff with Iris. We have, you know, what?
The fire thing.
Yeah. And what's the other one?
Their children.
Yeah.
We haven't finished that storyline. They're still trying to fix the past. So...
At least we're getting a season 9.
Joy?
Because I was reading that, like, if they didn't get renewed, he was going to have to come up with a different, like... Ending.
Yeah.
Like, he was going to have to write, like, two different things. So thank God we're getting another season.
Yeah. It's like, I couldn't deal with that.
But I don't know. We'll see.
Mm.
Season 9 could be its final, or
Yeah.
it could not. But I'm thinking that it probably will be.
Yeah.
Which means if it is, we need to see babies.
Yes. We need...
That needs to happen this season.
Yeah.
Finding out that she's pregnant needs to happen this season.
Yes. And I am at a loss for why whatever is happening with her is a bad thing.
Yeah. I mean, I keep thinking that, like, this stuff is happening because she's pregnant. Like,
but how is that bad?
But sometimes promos show stuff that isn't always in the episode.
That wasn't in the promo.
Yeah, it was.
I saw it on the app.
Oh, okay. It was at the end. Right?
It was the end of the episode.
End, that's right. Okay.
That's
my bad.
That's the cliffhanger of the episode.
Sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what the promo was.
I don't remember why. Or yeah, I don't know why he thinks that that's bad. I mean, unless it's something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
But
it would make the most sense that she's pregnant.
But at this point in the show and in their marriage and with all the talk and all of the foreshadowing and everything, we should be seeing her pregnant.
Yes. Whether or not she knows it, we should be
We've
shown
been waiting
that
for this for
pregnant.
what, like 2 seasons now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, this should be happening within the next half of the season.
Mm-hmm. We best get it. We best get the freaking announcement this season.
This episode is literally the halfway point.
Fuck.
Because this season has 18 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
This was episode 9. So within the last 9 episodes, we better find out that she's pregnant.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily have to see her pregnant, but we need to find out that she's pregnant.
I would lightly be okay with it within the last 2 episodes. Because generally speaking, every season has been 9 months after.
Mm-hmm.
Because Barry was in his flash coma for 9 months.
Yeah.
So, generally speaking, unless it picks up within the same week as the previous season finale, it's been 9 months. So if we find out within the last 2-3 episodes that she's pregnant, I can see them skipping 9 months and the next season being them being new parents dealing with that issue along with him being the Flash and her having her career. Like, I could see that being a season thing.
Episode 15 is called Into the Still Force. So maybe that's where we're going to see this stuff with Nora and Bart.
Well, no, the Still Force is what he controls.
Oh.
So, I mean, last time when Iris disappeared for a while, she was put into the Still Force because of her sickness. So, I think that maybe Barry goes with her this time. That's why the episode.
I mean, we only have the names of the episodes up to episode 16 so far. So,
like, that's the only reason why I can think that Barry would the entire episode would be called that, because last time she went into the Still Forest, we didn't get any thing about that in the title.
Right.
So,
yeah, this season is 18 episodes. So, literally, this episode was the halfway point. So we have 9 more episodes.
Well, they better get their shit together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know Bad Boy. I enjoyed the Chalagra bits.
Yeah.
I thought that the whole Iris bit with Sue could have been its own episode.
Yeah.
It should have been.
And it was great seeing Sue again.
I loved seeing Sue.
I just wish we could see the new Ralph.
Probably not going to get a new Ralph.
But they were gonna do that whole story with Ralph and Sue, and they're not anymore, and it's sad.
I know. Like,
it sucks.
Everything we were waiting on. Because the company didn't agree with what the fucker tweeted.
Yeah.
Like,
well, it had been like stuff that was like bad.
Right. Like, I'm not saying I agree with anything he put. But, I mean, strictly speaking, we don't fire people for their, like, I don't think people's views on anything should, like, be why they have a job or don't have a job.
Yeah.
Because our personal views are just that. They're personal views.
Mm-hmm.
And last time I checked, I know this is an overstated comment, but last time I checked, this was a freaking fucking free country.
Yeah.
And we have the right to put onto paper or into the internet or wherever the fucking hell we want to put something. We have the right to say or put anything that we want.
Yeah. But the consequences of saying it and the abuse that happens with that are out of our control.
Right.
And if people are hurt and offended by it and it actually can harm people, then that's why that happens.
Yeah. I just feel about that because of what happened with the girl from Mandalorian.
Well, those comments were very offensive.
I know. But I can go fucking offend someone and not get fired for it.
Yeah, but if it's just one person, it's different. If it's a whole, like, if tons of people see that and it's like a public thing, then it's different. I
don't know, like...
Yeah, I know.
Because actors, like, I mean, especially for movies, yes, like, they might, like, if they haven't started filming, they might lose the gig or whatever. But, like, if they've already been filming, they don't suddenly, like, end everything and go, oh, fuck this motherfucker, he done screwed up in a tweet.
I mean, like, for people like Harvey Weinstein who have actually, like, sexually harassed other actresses.
They
deserve to not have a career.
Yeah. And people
like...
I love Captain Jack Harkness from Doctor Who. That character, amazing.
And like, the whole Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing, where, like, him losing out on his role in the new Fantastic Beasts movie because of all of that stuff with him and Amber Heard. I mean, they both were kind of in the wrong on that, but I don't know all the specifics, so I'm not going to go into it.
Like, I don't understand, everything that happened with fuck, his name is escaping me. Jack.
Oh, John Barrowman?
I don't know why his name was escaping me. Everything that we've learned about what he does, like...
I don't know a whole lot about that either. I know a little bit, but not a lot.
He likes to, like... He likes to show himself or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, on set.
Oh, I've heard that.
Yeah.
But...
And so, they're they're not even doing audio with him anymore for those audio stories that they did to continue storylines.
Right, big spin-off.
He lost everything. He will no longer. I mean, everything that he's already done with Doctor Who is all fine. Yeah. But he will no longer be
future thing.
Yeah, he's no longer associated. They'll talk about the character.
Speaking of Doctor Who, there's another special on April something with Jodie and Yaz and
which still isn't on HBO, so I can't watch it.
Well, I actually discovered that the other special did get recorded. It was just under extras on my DVR for that show. Mm-hmm. So I just had to go to extras and then I found it. So I'll watch it.
I haven't watched a single one.
They'll probably add it after all the specials are done.
Yeah, so I have to wait until next year. I have to wait.
No, aren't they going to be done this year? And then we're not going to get anything in next year until the special, the 60th special.
Is that how that's working?
I think so.
Okay. Well, yeah. So I don't know, like.
I think it just depends on the situation and
how
severe the situation is.
Yeah. I just I don't know, because I liked the character so much.
Yeah.
I loved how the actor portrayed him.
It's called Legend of the Sea Devils. It's April 17th.
Mm. So. Just because I love how much how much I loved how the actor portrayed well.
Right.
Is why I think that's a lot of the reason why I'm whatever. But
I understand.
Yeah. Because I wanted that storyline so much.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of people did. I think it's just
I would have watched it either way.
I think it's just because they're really with everything with the harassment and everything, they're just really cracking down on anything that's been that way with people that have been in the industry and have been getting away with that for a long time.
Yeah.
They're really starting to just come and deal with it now and get those people out of the way and everything. And, you can agree with it or not agree with it, but that's what
I agree with it, but I'm also selfish.
Yeah.
I want what I want.
We did deserve that storyline, and it sucks that something like that from his past had to come up and ruin it. But it is what it is.
Yeah. So. I do think that, if people show that they changed...
Yeah.
Then we should judge them more now on how they are than how they were.
Yeah.
Because as you grow older, you do change.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't frankly even remember what it was for.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't either. It was just some tweets or something.
Right. So, especially if was actually sorry. If that's not who he is anymore.
But even a lot of times when there's a public apology, they still get consequences.
Yeah, there should have been consequences, yes. But, I'm not saying there shouldn't have been, but for him to full on get fired from the show because of what he stated.
Yeah.
However
long ago. How long back it was.
I think that's... Yeah. Especially if it was more than a year previous, I think that was...
Yeah. Even if you delete stuff, that kind of stuff still stays around.
Yeah.
So...
I wouldn't want anyone to judge me based on what I said 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I'm a vastly different person.
Right.
So, I don't know.
But people also need to go into this kind of, think about before they post something.
Yeah.
That even if you end up deleting the tweet, people are going to screenshot it, people are going to save it. It's going to still be seen. Mm-hmm. And you might not feel that same way a couple years down the road, but you said it and you posted it, and now it's coming back to bite you.
Yeah.
So if you don't want that kind of thing to happen, just don't post it.
Yeah.
Just don't say anything about it.
Yeah.
Because eventually those things will come back to you. Because karma's a bitch.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So. I'm just really selfish and I want the storyline.
Yeah. No, I agree. I wanted this storyline too, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I agree with everything you've said.
Yeah.
Like, even if it sounds like I didn't. But, like, I don't know. Just.
No, I understand. Like, selfishly, we all wanted that story.
Every time I see Sue, I'm just reminded of what was stolen from us.
Yeah.
And that's stupid and it sucks, but that's the way it is.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But anyway,
I enjoyed her. I enjoyed her story with Iris.
I like Candace's red hair too.
Yes, I'm loving the hair.
I don't know what it is, but like black people right now that have like they're doing the red look with their hair are like rocking it.
Yes.
Because like Amber Riley from Glee, she has that look right now too, and like it looks really good on her.
I can imagine that looking good on her.
So. Yeah. And Candace looks good with it as well.
Yes.
So.
She looks damn fine with it. I mean, she looks damn fine without it too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's freaking fine either way.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, it's just. I think that storyline with Iris and Sue. Oh, yeah, girl looks fine. I think that storyline with her and Sue. Like, I know it's going to keep going because she's still there with Sue and the girl.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is an entire storyline that they could have done in one episode. Her finding the girl's mom.
Yeah.
Like, that would be a one episode that would
and
just
it's
be
like,
amazing.
Why are her and Barry, like, why was he talking to her through?
Because the black fire makes it unsafe for her to be in Central City.
Oh, okay.
And so he's fine with her staying gone longer because he doesn't want her to be in that situation.
Like, does it affect her powers?
No. All it does is feed off of grief. I'm like, oh okay, Barry, but out of the both of you, who's grieved more? Who has more that they've been grieving? Like, I'm sorry.
But he has his abilities that can protect him.
Well, technically, all he was able to do was phase.
Yeah.
Until, like, he couldn't affect the fire.
Yeah.
All he can do is just run away from it.
Right.
He can't phase through that shit. It'll still catch him on fire.
Yeah.
Like, so, I don't know. Like, out of the both of them, I think Barry's the one that's in the most trouble.
I don't know.
I don't even know who Iris would be grieving.
It was a good episode, but I just felt like there wasn't a whole lot to talk about.
Yeah. I think we basically covered it with how we felt about
the best
Chester.
Was the Chester and Allegra stuff.
Yeah.
Because I just liked how she's able to, like, bring that out of him.
Right.
Like, bring out that vulnerability in him. And that he's the only person she's the only person that he'll do that with. And just how special of a bond they have because of that.
I love Cecile. That last bit with Cecile. Like, when they were together and she's like, she put her hand on his shoulder. And Cecile just, like, looked between them. She's like, I have paper. I'm gonna go. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, you read the room. Like, and you didn't just read the room. You read the room. And you know. I'm like, yes. I mean, like, we knew. But to get that actual true, like...
Right.
Like, just... No, this is a thing. You're not imagining it. This is going to happen because they actually legitimately feel this way. Like, to get that confirmation, not just like, oh, in the future, they'll screw each other, and he'll wake up and go get her donuts for the morning, and she'll think that he left her, and there'll be a misunderstanding for a couple of years because that's what happened when Eobard married Iris, right? Like, we technically, that timeline doesn't even exist, so whether or not that happens, we don't know for sure. That was a possible future. So it's possible that wouldn't have happened in this timeline, right? So now it's just like, Okay, so whether or not that happens, we don't know for sure whether or not the chemistry that we see with them is ever going to lead to something. Mm-hmm. And now we get the confirmation that yes, no, the chemistry is not just how we think we're perceiving something. Yeah. This is real.
Right.
And I'm like, fuck yes. Mm-hmm. Like, that got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just are loving them.
Right? But other than that, it's just like the previous weeks. There was nothing to this episode.
Yeah. Hopefully this week's is better.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not bad.
No.
There's just not that much to them.
Right. So.
Like, let's see. So, episode 10 is called Reckless. And it says, Barry's desire to keep Team Flash safe is tested when Frost recklessly courts danger as she tries to stop the Black Flame. Meanwhile, Iris tries to help a teen girl reunite with her mother, but unintentionally does more harm than good.
I'm sorry, that synopsis does not make me want to watch the episode.
And then the following week is called Resurrection, and it says, Barry and Chester may have found a way to stop the Black Flame from hurting anyone else. Meanwhile, Caitlin decides to handle a situation on her own, possibly putting more innocent lives in danger. Sorry, my door squeaks. You scared her, kitty. He's probably like, feed me, I'm hungry.
Right. Feed me, I'm hungry. Okay. But yeah. Just.
Yeah.
You know, that's. The next episode, the only reason why I'm excited for the next episode is to find out why the hell the green shit is wrong.
Yeah. Like. Well, I mean, we're probably not. Like, it's probably going to be good because we're not going to really have much to say when we review it anyway.
So, if you guys are confused by that statement, it's because neither of us are going to be around to do the next 2 episodes.
For, like, the next 2 weeks. He just does that. Yeah, so, like, both of us are going to be going... Well, I'm going to be going out of town earlier than she is. Out of state, basically.
We're both going out of state.
And so I will be able to watch the episodes, but I won't be able to review the episodes.
I'll be able to watch one of the episodes, but not review it, and the other one I won't be able to watch.
So when we do come back, we'll probably just review both of them at the same time.
Yeah. And which would be the week. We'd be able to review the
week that, like, either...
The week it comes back.
The week it comes back, because it's taking a week break after the next 2 episodes. So it's not going to be on the 20th. It'll be on this week, next week, and then it's taking a week off, and then it comes back the 27th. Yeah. I'll be home by the week of the 20th. So,
I won't be. But I'll be in a place that actually has reception by then.
So if we do decide to do the review for those 2 during the week that it's off, we can. But we'll just see what happens. Yeah. So that's what's going to happen because you won't get the reviews right away. Yeah. But you never do get the reviews right away.
But they get them within the week.
Usually, if I upload them within the week.
That's true.
Sometimes I forget.
We do the reviews within the week.
Sometimes I forget to upload them within the week.
But we do them within the week.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So whenever it's uploaded is when you will get it. Mm-hmm. Yes. I will try to get this one uploaded before I leave, though.
Well, I hope so. Otherwise, they're not getting it for 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'll upload it, like, either tonight or tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. So, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
You guys won't see us for about 4 weeks.
Not 4. Oh. Like, maybe 3. 2.5, 3.
If I'm able to, yeah.
Because, I mean, if you're able to get reception and we're able to do it the week of the 20th,
yeah,
then we can get these 2 out of the way.
Yeah.
And then we won't have to worry about them when it comes back.
Right. But if I'm not able to, then I won't be able to until next month.
Yeah.
So counting this week, going into next month, that's 4 weeks.
Yeah. So we'll see.
So 3
if we're able to get it done before then, we will.
Mm-hmm.
If not, then you won't probably have these until next month. Yeah. So. Yeah. Sorry! But people go on vacation.
Yes. And, yeah.
I think a lot of times what people do, if they're going to be gone, is they just have it, like, post.
Yeah, but we can't because we have to watch the
that.
episode first.
Yeah.
And the episode won't be out.
Right.
If it was out, then we could,
We could do that.
We could do that, but we can't.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what's happening, and that's the future schedule for the rest of the month.
Yeah.
So,
I guess.
Until next time, keep believing in the impossible.